Hey everybody, I'm back again. Thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to do an update, kind of talk about what's going on in my channel. No major issues. Well, one kind of major issue. I'll get to that. So, new camera angle. Actually filming from the left-hand side of my bench, but we've got a couple of things going on I wanted to talk about. First thing I want to talk about with a heavy heart is my BT7 build. You guys saw I did a series on that, and the build and the buddy build that I participated in with Cohen, C, Hamilcar Barkas, Panzermeister 36, and Jim Chandler. And everybody's done a fantastic job. I believe everybody's done with their build. It's kind of the last one. I've been working a lot, so it's not entirely my fault. But you guys saw my video series that I did on my hobby room, and actually today I had the turret and the tow chain for that BT7 on one of those Tamiya paint stand deals. And then an armful of crud. I was moving around, and the turret slid off the paint stand onto the floor, and I'm a big guy. I was walking pretty quickly, and my full force of my weight of my foot, and I had my shoes on, came down on the turret. Crunch. So the turret is gone. So my BT7 has got to be shelved. I'm going to have to order parts from Tamiya USA. I've done it before. They're actually pretty good. Takes them a while to get you the parts, but they're pretty decent in their customer service. And I'll get that on the way. So just kind of have to put the BT7 away for a while. I have a feeling for more than a month. But I do have some stuff going on I think that you guys might find pretty interesting. Now, you guys should know Longland 67 or Shane Smith, the crazy Irish ruffian. Sorry, it's my very bad Irish accent. Shane and I are doing a buddy build, just he and I, of this Airfix 148 scale BF 109. I may have mentioned this when I did the review for this kit. It's a wonderful little kit. Aaron and Alex and Fab are doing a build of this right now. In no way involved with ours. Just kind of a coincidence, and it's just a nice little kit. Really nice little kit. And so that's what I'm going to be doing right away. Now, the next project I'm going to be entering in is something a little different. So I gotten some messages from people here recently about what they recommend for, a first armor kit. So I'm going back to tanks after I finish this Messerschmitt. And asking somebody what their favorite tank kit is, or rather, what do you recommend as a beginner kit, you're probably going to get a million answers. It's like asking someone what their favorite ice cream flavor is. But this kit to me stands out in several ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a series, just a few parts, try to keep the video time short, about just a kind of basic build of a kit with basic tools, rattle can spray paint, and because you can get a good quality paint job without having to have an airbrush. It certainly makes life easier. I think we'll all agree with there. But yeah, I want to give it a shot. I'm certainly not an expert, but I get asked questions all the time by guys that are getting new in a hobby, and I think I want to try to do this series. So what I'm going to be building when I get there is this guy, the venerable, but still a great kit, Tamiya Panzer III Als L. It's a late 3. And why I recommend this kit for beginners, it's very detailed. Considering its age, it's 1997. It was new tooled then. It's still extremely detailed. It's a Tamiya, so it falls together. You could shake the box and pour the kit out, and it's built type of thing. Everybody makes jokes about that. But it's a neat subject matter. It doesn't have a ton of parts, so it's relatively easy to build. It's highly detailed. It's readily available, and another one, it's really inexpensive. I mean, I bought this one from a Hong Kong dealer called RC Mata off eBay, and by the way, I got some of the fastest service I've ever gotten from China. I got it in 10 days. It was $34 shipped. It's not bad. It can be bought for about $35 to $37 US from most hobby online retailers, but then you got to pay another $8 or $9 to ship it. So I thought that was a pretty good savings, and I certainly didn't have to have it right away. No, I've built this kit before, but this is the kit that, you know, like I said, this is what I recommend for the beginner. And it's a great little kit, and really good detail. No, it's got rubber band style tracks. I will be doing a few add-ons to it. I'll probably add a metal barrel because it's a 2-piece barrel. I may or may not. I may do both. I'm not sure yet. I did get this photo etch engine grill set. It's for the Stug, but of course it applies to a Panzer III as well. And I'm just going to do that. And then, you know, what I mean by paints is, you know, I'm just going to be using, you know, the Tamiya rattle can primer to prime it, and their TS3 spray to spray the thing. And I'm going to pick a camo scheme, and I may get another rattle can to try the camo scheme. I'll see if I can't get there. I may try that too. But I think it ought to be fun. It ought to help, you know, some of the guys getting started, you know, that you can build a good kit without having a ton of stuff, you know, without having to spend, you know, buy an expensive airbrush and an expensive compressor. You can get good results without it. So, but that's kind of what I'm going to do for June and July. And I wanted to join some of the group builds. I'm just not going to have time. Usually work kind of tapers off once we get through the new spring product launches, and it's not tapering off this year. So my employer's really kicking it into high gear, and I'm going to be pretty busy. And so I think these two projects are about all I'm going to be able to tackle, at least in the short term. So, and I apologize for that. That's why I tried not to make any promises on group builds. But you know, what are you going to do, right? So, but thanks again for tuning in, everybody. And once again, I appreciate the support. I've got, I think, 527 subscribers as of this morning. That's amazing. You know, considering I started my channel in November. I mean, you know, wow. I don't know what to say. So, you know, thanks. I guess that's what I should say. I have my furry buddy right here. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jerry. But yeah. So, thank you everyone for supporting my channel and subscribing in. You guys have been really supportive. I really hope that. I like to consider myself an experienced novice. I am by no means an expert, so I'm learning in this process, just like, you know, you guys are. So, but I hope everyone has a good week, and thanks again for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.